Say hello everybody. Are you camera shy? Hey guys, I hope you all had an amazing New Year's and Christmas. So much has changed. I haven't filmed a video in a really long time, but it feels really nice to be back on camera. So I've got so much coming up in store for you guys that I'm really excited to share. And I wanted to kickstart the new year with like a little kind of fun video. Also, if you haven't seen it, I'm not sure what channel this video is going to be going up on, but on my vlogging channel, I have a apartment tour from my old apartment that I moved out probably about 6 months ago now, and that is the last video that I uploaded not so long ago. I now live with Jay, my boyfriend, but yeah, so I'm going to be doing today a video showing you guys, this is heavy, what I got in my Liberty London calendar. So it goes from 1 to 25. I just believe these are such great value for money. This is not sponsored either, I just thought it would be really nice to share it. I believe Jay said it was about £250 to buy. And the amount that you get inside is worth like £600 or £650, so it's definitely worth the money. So let's get started. Okay, so my number one, I don't have the card for it, so basically you get like these little cards that tell you on the back what it is and what it's good for, but I do remember it was this cherry almond shampoo and conditioner, so you get both of them. I used all of the shampoo up because I actually desperately needed some at the time and couldn't be bothered to go to the shop. So it's a perfect little travel size and it's from the company Aveda. Number two was this Herbivore Orchid Facial Oil. It is the ultimate glow booster and it's basically an extract to help to lock in hydration and protect against fine lines and wrinkles. So you massage 3 to 10 drops into clear skin morning and night, and it comes in this little bottle just like this. Number three was actually a perfume. I couldn't find it anywhere and I couldn't remember why, but then I realised the dog is heaving. Yeah, so number three, I don't have the card for it, but it was actually a perfume that I really liked, and I think I used it about 3 times, and then I managed to drop it on the floor and it smashed all over the bathroom floor. So yeah, that's what happened to that, but it was really nice, and I can't remember exactly what it was called, but I do remember thinking this smells really nice and I wish I never smashed it. So number four is this little winner here. I've been using this actually every day, like when I get out of the shower and also sometimes when I go to bed. It's super soft. It's an intensive eye repair. I suffer quite badly with my eyes, like my under eyes can get like really kind of obvious if I've had like a late night or not enough sleep. But it's a skincare system researched and developed by the International Dermal Institute. Number five is one that I've added to my makeup collection. It is the Hourglass Cosmetics. It's a translucent setting powder, and I've always actually wanted one of these. I've never got round to trying it. So you open it up and then you get the translucent powder, and it basically comes through these tiny little holes, so you don't get too much at once, and you literally only need like the tiniest little bit. So once I've basically done like my concealer, my foundation and all of that kind of base stuff, I then just set a little bit of this translucent powder over the top with a nice makeup brush. Number six, I'm not going to lie, is something a little bit different for me. I must admit I've never tried a cream deodorant before, but I did give this one a go. It's not something I must admit I have used a lot. I think I've used it like once or twice. It's basically like a perfume kind of creamy consistency, and you just put it underneath your arms. I guess it's great for like traveling and stuff, but me personally, I like to use the spray-on deodorant. However, it does smell really nice, so if this is your thing, then I do recommend it. This one is called the Aurelia Probiotic Skincare Botanical Cream Deodorant. Number 7 is the Lixirskin Universal Emulsion Day Moisturiser Night Cream Serum Base in 1. I used it once, but I think because my skin gets quite oily, I feel like it may have possibly made my skin oily, but I'm not sure if I'm getting this confused with something else, so I may give this one another go. Number 8, we have the Davines NouNou Hair Mask. So it's the perfect hair mask for dry, damaged or colour treated hair. I must admit my hair is probably at its best that it's been in a really long time, so I actually haven't needed to use it. But however, if there does come a point when I do, then it's definitely something that I will try. But it basically just comes in this little plastic tub. Number 9, we have the Malin and Goetz Grapefruit Face Cleanser, and you also get a Vitamin E Face Moisturiser. So the 2 little bottles look like this, and they go really, really well together. The face cleanser actually smells really, really nice. Number 10 is really useful for me because I teach dance classes to kids. So basically it's really good for me to keep up on my hygiene. So I always carry this around with me now. It is the Byredo Rose and it's basically a rinse-free hand wash. It smells absolutely beautiful, and you just need a tiny little bit on your hand and then rub your hands together. Number 11 is this Trish Mcevoy lip and cheek balm. So it's a beauty booster stick. I actually used a little bit on my cheeks the other day, I think on like Christmas Day, and it's super pretty. So I basically just put a little bit on my finger and then dabbed it into my cheekbones, and it really gave them a nice little flushed look. Number 12 is a Susanne Kaufmann oil bath for the senses. And I love the bottle for this. It's basically got, I was going to say tree, but that's not the right word. It's got this little tiny little plant thing growing inside it, and it just looks really, really natural and pretty. I don't think I've used any of this yet myself, but I am intrigued to use it. 13 is something I've been carrying absolutely everywhere with me. My holy grail, I was going to say lipstick, it's not, it's a lip balm. And this is the Frank Body Lip Balm. I've always wanted one of these. I actually used to use my sister's when we was together because she always carried one in her purse. Number 14, I'm not exactly sure, I know what it is, but like I don't really know how to go about using it, but it's basically a Dr. Sebagh Pure Vitamin C Powder Cream. Glow boosting, complexion protecting, concentrated vitamin C face care. So when I read the bottom, it actually says apply me to a freshly cleansed face and witness me transform from a powder to a light cream. So maybe I actually could try it without anything else and see how it goes. Number 15 is one that I think we will all love. It's Aeomatherapy De-Stress Muscle Gel, focusing and soothing. You guys know I'm heavily into like my sport and fitness, etc. and dancing, so this is definitely something that will come in really useful. 16 now is a Surratt Beauty Lid Lacquer. The only thing that I found with this, it felt a little bit greasy for me, like on the eyelids of my skin. It might be different for you because everybody's skin is obviously different, but it's not my favourite one so far. Number 17 is a Rain Clear Skincare Evercalm Overnight Recovery Balm. Like I said, my skin gets very oily quite easily, so I tend to try and keep my skincare really, really simple of a night time to try and let my skin just be as natural as possible. Guess this could be really good for somebody that like maybe has dry skin, but for me it just kind of feels a little bit too oily. Number 18 is the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. So it's this little miniature one that you can easily carry around in your bag or purse. For me personally, I have like a holy grail mascara that I always use. So whenever I compare anything to that, I'm never actually as fully satisfied. But I have been using this as like an undercoat first and then putting my mascara like over the top, and that seems to work really well. Number 19 is this Hair by Sam Mcknight Lazy Girl Dry Shampoo. This literally come at the most perfect time. I think I was in a bit of a rush going somewhere and I didn't have time to wash and dry my hair. So it needed a little bit of TLC, and when I opened this I was like, oh my god, it's absolutely perfect. I was really actually impressed with this because sometimes the dry shampoo can have that kind of like really nauseating smell, like after smell, but this one doesn't. It's really refreshing and it actually does the job really well as well. My hair felt kind of fresh after. Number 20 I would probably say is up there with my favourite. It's called the Omorovicza. Definitely have pronounced that wrong. Queen of Hungary Mist. It's basically a face mist. It's so fine but just so refreshing. It comes in the most perfect little bottle. I always give my face a little spray like every time before I do my makeup. This is definitely something I would actually buy myself like once this one runs out. Number 21 I am really excited for. It is the Skin Laundry Hydrating Facial Sheet Mask, and so you get 3 in the same little box, which is like really good. Basically a nutrient rich facial treatment mask, and you put it on for 10 to 15 minutes. Number 22 now. Again, I've been using this on the daily. It's a Nars bronzer and blusher, and it comes in this like 2-pack, so it's you get both in one little thing. And I basically just put a bit of both on my brush and then just put it on my cheekbones, and that seems to work really well. On to the final 3. So number 23 is a Super Seed Facial Oil. I am going to give it a go, but like I said, my skin gets really oily anyway, so whenever I see anything that's kind of like oily based, I try to steer away from it. This is from Botanical. It's Feed Your Skin, and it's fragrance free, perfect for nourishing and restoring dry and damaged skin. So yeah, like I said, my skin is kind of the opposite. Number 24, I was trying to hold out not to use it until I filmed this video, but I just could not resist because basically it just smells like an absolute dream. So it is this candle from Diptyque Paris, and it is Bougie Perfume Scented Candle. It's just like the most nicest, most refreshing, pretty smell. It's just really hard to describe, but once this one runs out, I definitely want to get like a bigger one. So last but not least, we have number 25, which was Christmas Day. I actually opened this up on Christmas Eve along with the candle because me and Jay was going to my parents, so I knew I wasn't going to be taking my calendar with me, so I treated myself to open up 2 in one day. I actually haven't used this one yet, but I do want to give it a go. It's Tonka 25 and it's a perfume natural spray. I am a rich, comforting scent with a subtle hint of sweetness. I will evoke the smell of warm skin and resinous wood, addictively warm and dark. I will linger on clothing and skin but will never overpower. So when I buy a perfume, I always kind of want that perfume that carries on, so that when you put, like, if you're wearing a scarf and you put it on the next day, you can still smell the perfume, but sometimes they can be a little bit overpowering. So I'm hoping this is true to its words. Well, I'm gonna spray a bit now actually. See what it's like. I don't think it's something that I would buy, but it's definitely something that I would wear for the fact that I have it, if that makes sense. It is actually really nice. Like I said, I don't think I would buy it, but I do like it. So that is everything that came in my Liberty London calendar. I really hope you guys liked it and found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up for me. Like I said, please stay tuned on both my main channel and my vlogging channel. I've got some really exciting news and stuff to share with you guys that will be coming shortly. But yeah, so that's pretty much everything. Bye!